10 minutes to the top of the hour. California voters will soon decide if they want to be the second state to redraw its congressional districts ahead of the 2026 midterms. This morning, the Texas State Senate is expected to take up the House GOP's controversial bill. NewsNation's Alicia Nieves has been keeping tabs on this national redistricting movement. Alicia, we've got ourselves a fight, and it's spreading across the country.
Yeah, this really has become, Markie, a national debate, and we're seeing, red and blue states across the country now starting to review their own congressional maps and their own congressional strategies here, redistricting strategies, to try and grab as many House seats for the upcoming midterm elections in 2026 for their respective parties. This all starting, though, with Texas and California. They're making the first steps here to start kind of redrawing their maps. Just yesterday, California, the legislature there, voting on a law, potentially a special election in November 4th, so voters can decide on whether lawmakers there can move forward with the redistricting plans. The governor celebrated the vote with this post online, writing on X, quote, "It is official. California's special election is on for November 4th. The people of California will be able to cast their vote for a congressional map, direct democracy that gives us a fighting chance to stop Donald Trump's election rigging. Time to fight fire with fire." Now, normally California maps are redrawn every 10 years with the census by an independent redistricting panel. The next one was due to happen in 2030, but Newsom says this mid-decade change is necessary to counter similar redistricting push there in Texas. Now, if voters approve, Governor Newsom's proposed map would only last until 2030, the census there, and then the commission will then take over again. Republicans, though, now crying foul, saying this is plain wrong, even filing a lawsuit against the state, calling the governor's plan a, quote, blatant power grab. That may sound familiar. Voting that the California Republican Party will fight this corruption in court and at the ballot box. But meanwhile, of course, something very similar is playing out in Texas. The state House representative there passing legislation to redraw their maps. That happening on Wednesday, and now it heads to the Senate, where it's expected to be approved and then sent to Governor Greg Abbott's desk to be signed then in law. Markie, this is continuing to play out across the country. President Trump, of course, has been a proponent of what was happening in Texas, but now he's taking it a step further. He is calling on Republican lawmakers in other states like Indiana, Florida, and Missouri to now follow suit as Texas. We do know that Ohio may be the next in this kind of domino effect here. They're planning to present their new map potentially at the end of September. So the domino has been flicked, and over the next couple of months, we might watch this continue to play out across the country, Markie.
Yeah, several states waiting in the wings, watching it first in Texas and California. Alicia Nieves, thanks so much.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.